Shake it, baby, let me see you move. I know you got a man, but I'm tryna be your dude, cause you cute.
What's good, YouTube? It's Smooth, man, and I'm back with another banger. And today, we got a little March Madness video, man. As y'all know, at this time of the month, you feel me, March Madness starts, and it's like some of the most electrifying basketball we got, you feel me. It's all the college teams going at it, and we can only have one winner. And every single year, people try to get the perfect bracket. Last year, I went like 80%. I had Florida winning to help me a lot. And this year, we gonna make the bracket together. So we got this little ESPN app right here. Hold on, let me start screen recording so I can get this down on the screen. But we got this little ESPN app, so let's just get to creating the bracket. Boom. So first, we got Duke versus Siena. I ain't even gonna, you feel me, hold y'all up on this. We're just gonna go ahead and take Duke in the round of 64. Boom. Then we go Ohio State and TCU. I don't know too much about these teams, you feel me? I don't know too much about TCU. I don't know too much about Ohio State. But Ohio State is the 8th seed. So we gonna take Ohio State. Then we got St. John's, Northern Iowa. St. John's shouldn't be a 5th seed, so we're obviously going to take St. John's with the easy one over Northern Iowa. Kansas versus CA Baptist. Don't even know who that is. We're going with Kansas. Bro, the first round of 64, bro, I ain't going to lie. I don't go with no upsets. Typically, I just go straight picks, you feel me? Like, maybe I could throw an upset in there somewhere, but like this Louisville, South Florida's not beating Louisville, you know? Michigan State, North Dakota State. Michigan State's winning, you know? See, UCLA, UCF. Now this one, I'm going to go UCF. Trust me on this pick. UCF is beating UCLA. Then we got UConn and Furman. UConn. Florida and whoever wins that play-in game tomorrow. Florida. Clemson and Iowa. I ain't going to lie. You got to go Clemson. Them boys be hooping. You feel me? Iowa is nice, but Clemson just plays more comp. Like, you feel me? Like, it's just that. Vanderbilt versus McNeese. I want to take McNeese so bad just for the simple fact, like, I like the underdog story, this, that, and the third, but I don't got room for no underdog story on my shit. We just going with, man. we going to go with Vanderbilt because I don't see them losing. Like, I know I'm picking all the top seeds, but I don't see Vanderbilt losing. You feel me? So now we got Nebraska versus Troy. Nebraska, you know, like, who's on Troy? Let's do a preview. We could preview this. Troy's 22-1. Like, I don't really know too much, but they got some good dubs. Nebraska, they was good all year, bro. They did just recently get plummeled, but I got them. You feel me? North Carolina, VCU, North Carolina. Illinois versus Penn, Illinois. St. Mary's versus Texas A&M. I think I might go Texas A&M, yo. I ain't gonna lie. Texas A&M got that dog in them, you feel me? They in the SEC. And St. Mary's, I feel like Texas A&M gonna get them, bro. So we gonna go Texas A&M. Houston and Idaho. I'm going Houston. I don't even know I thought about that. Arizona versus Long Island. Arizona. Villanova versus Utah State, Villanova. Wisconsin versus High Point, Wisconsin. Arkansas. See, this is where it gets tricky. BYU. I love AJ DeBanza. I love that nigga to death. I just don't know how much he can do for this team and bring them, you feel me, all the way to, you know. So I am going to take BYU winning this just off AJ DeBanza. But I don't know how far he's going to make it because we got Gonzaga coming in that next round. And then we got Miami versus Missouri. I'm going to take Miami, of course. You feel me? We're going to go with the U. And then Purdue versus Queens. Purdue. We got Michigan. We're going to speed through the rest of this because I ain't going to lie. We already know the round of 64, how that should go. Georgia, St. Louis. I'm going to go St. Louis. I'm going to go with the upset. I'm going to go Texas Tech. Versus Akron. Nah, Texas Tech. Alabama did just lose their point guard to that weed charge, chat. He just had a pound of Za. A pound. I don't know. You know what? He did get, but Alabama is too, I don't even know who Hofstra is, so I don't even think they have a chance. I'm going to go Tennessee here, Virginia, Kentucky versus Santa Clara. I'm going to go Kentucky. They have the talent. They're just not having a good season. And then Iowa State for the last round for that. Now we move on to the round of 32. So we got Duke versus Ohio State. I'm taking Duke. I'm riding with Duke. You feel me? Like, I just got to. We got St. John's versus Kansas. I ain't gonna lie. This is a good matchup, bro. We got Darren Peterson against the St. John's defense. And I ain't gonna lie, St. John's is pretty, like, you know, they stand on their business. Let's preview this game. 28-6, 23-10. Bro, St. John's just doesn't deserve that fifth seed. Like, it just doesn't make sense. So I'm not gonna lie. I'm going to take St. John's over Kansas just for the simple fact, like, Kansas has been so, like, up and down this year. We don't know what Darren Peterson's going to do. The team is better without him. I'm not going to lie. But we just never know what's going to happen, especially how they just been everywhere this year. So I'm going to go with St. John's over Kansas. And then we got Louisville versus Michigan State. I ain't going to lie, chat. This shit kind of getting heavy. I'm not knowing who to go for. Because is Michael Brown playing? Let's see. Is he playing? If he's playing, like, we're good, you know? Because I think he could single-handedly beat them, but I'm still going to go with Michigan State just for the simple fact that they got some dogs over there, and I feel like they're going to make them a good little run, especially after just taking an L in their conference. UConn versus UCF, I'm going to take UConn, obviously. Florida versus Clemson, I'm going to take Florida. Now, this Vanderbilt versus Nebraska game, I'm actually going to take Vanderbilt. I really, really, really like that guard over there at Vanderbilt. I don't even know bro name. I ain't going to lie, I'm not good with names. I just know when a nigga hoop, I fuck with that. So, I'm going to go Vanderbilt. North Carolina versus Illinois. Is Caleb Wilson back? Like, I don't even know these things, bro. Like, I ain't going to lie. But if Caleb Wilson back, this is a no-brainer for North Carolina. I'm obviously going to grab them. Illinois is smooth, but I just really don't like bro game over there. I really don't. Like, he be foul baiting like a motherfucker. Texas A&M versus Houston. Obviously, we're taking Houston. You gotta take Houston in March. Arizona versus Villanova. Arizona's been power. Yeah, I gotta go Arizona. They just want that shit. Like, Arizona, I feel like I be watching their games. They genuinely want that shit. Wisconsin versus Arkansas. Come on, let's go. Let's go Arkansas. That boy, Akon. He's something else, bro. I was telling somebody the other day, like, he's going to be the worst defender in the league, but I think that nigga got so much it don't even matter, folks. Then we got BYU and Gonzaga. Unfortunately, AJ, like, I want to go with you so bad, but I just feel like Gonzaga is genuinely going to pummel them. I don't know, like, BYU just don't got enough. They don't have their that scorer. I forget his name, but he was 18 points per game. Like, they lost that. So, I mean, I don't think Rob Wright and AJ DeMenta got enough to handle Gonzaga, so I'm going to go Gonzaga. Purdue versus Miami. Purdue. Like, them niggas be hooping. Michigan versus St. Louis. Michigan. Texas Tech versus Alabama. I'm going to go Texas Tech. It sounds crazy. I'm going to go Texas Tech. This might fuck up my bracket. I don't know. Hold on. Let me preview this shit real quick. I don't know why I'm going Texas Tech. I just feel like, bro, they got the OGs. Like, I feel like they always do good in March. Like, I'm going to go Texas Tech. Tennessee versus Virginia. Let me get Virginia. And then Kentucky versus Iowa State. Let me get Kentucky, boy. That's how I'm feeling. Let me get Kentucky. They got the talent. They going to take their talent in the March, and they going to turn the fuck up. Let's do it. Duke versus St. John's. Come on. Give me Duke. If you rocking, I'm rolling. Michigan State versus UConn. I ain't going to lie. I got to go UConn. I got to go UConn in March. Florida versus Vanderbilt. Got to go Florida. North Carolina versus Houston. I don't even want to go Houston, bro, because Caleb Wilson is the dog, bro. Like, he really is a dog. Like, what should I do, chat? What should I do? Who should I take? Oh, I'm going to go Houston. Fuck it. I ain't going to lie. I'm going to go Houston. And then I got Arkansas being a real deal sleeper. Arkansas is beating Arizona. Oh, bro. Gonzaga versus Purdue. Purdue's winning that shit. Let's go. Michigan versus Texas Tech. Give me Michigan. Virginia versus Kentucky. Kentucky finally loses all the star power, you feel me? All this little magic they had, they lose to Virginia. So now our Elite Eight consists of Duke, UConn, Florida, Houston, Arkansas, Purdue, Michigan, and Virginia. So Duke versus UConn, who we got? Gimme Duke. You feel me? Florida versus Houston. All right, bro. If Florida's offense is playing offense like they're supposed to, and they're knocking down their shots and they're doing everything that they're supposed to, this can be a really easy game for them, especially because they got a really, really good front court as well and a really good back court. So I'm going to go Florida just because they've been here. They know what the tournament is, like, you feel me? And then we got Arkansas and Purdue. Give me Arkansas. I'm dead ass, fo. Give me Arkansas. I really believe in these niggas, fo. They got DJ Wagner coming off the bench. They got A-Cup. Like, they really got that shit going on. Coach, like, bro, yes. Michigan versus Virginia. Go ahead and give me Michigan. And I know what y'all are thinking, bro. You have 3 number ones in your Final Four. It doesn't seem realistic. It just seems the safest. It seems the smartest. NIL strong, rosters are stronger. I just don't see any team that's not number one in this motherfucker. You feel me? So we got Duke versus Florida. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna take. Fuck. I don't want to take fucking Florida over Duke, bro, but it just feels right because Florida be hooping. What y'all think, chat? Let's just skip that. Arkansas versus Michigan. Obviously, all right, look, this is what we're going to do. We're going to have Michigan and Duke in the finals. And I think that Michigan is going to turn around and beat. Fuck that. I think that Duke's going to win it all, folks. I ain't going to lie. We finna, you feel me? Duke finna win this shit all. And they said how much points will be scored in the championship game. Is that like total? I think, let's do 167. Boom. So boom. That's our bracket. We got Duke winning it all. Now let me know. We're going to submit it. Oh, we can't even submit it, folks. Hold on. We're going to set that up in a minute. But if y'all think my bracket gonna go 100%, let me know down in the comments. I appreciate y'all watching. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.